Hey everybody, so today I am here to share with you guys a little bit how we do mama stocking in this house. So I got a lot of questions on Instagram and throughout the videos that I've already posted with the kids' stockings, my husband's, and their gifts, what we do for my stocking. So I know that this is different in every house, so I'm going to briefly explain what we do and then show you how I put together an idea list, and then lastly give you some gift ideas, whether it be what to ask for yourself or what to give some of the women in your life. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing is my stocking is the same old one. I was gonna say that you guys have seen this before, but I don't think you have. So my husband has the same stocking but in green, and I know you guys have seen this because I've made videos on his for years, but I don't think you've ever seen mine. But it's the same thing, just in red, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to link it just because it's so old and it's from Target, and I don't even know if they make it anymore. So really quickly, my husband fills my stocking. This is something that we've done ever since we dated. We filled each other's stockings. It kept around from when we were engaged, when we got married, and it's just something that we've continued to do. So we've always filled each other's stockings, and it hasn't changed since we've had kids. It's just always what we do. Now, normally I give my husband more ideas than my husband gives me, but you know, that's okay. Some people are great at gift giving, some people aren't. I don't think there's anything wrong if the person would like the extra help of putting together an idea list and giving that to them. Not everybody is an expert gift giver, or, you know, it might not be their love language. It might not be something that they enjoy doing even, and that's perfectly fine. So I think it's okay, and there shouldn't be any shame around like being able to steer them in the right direction with things. And this is what I do. So I got this idea from my friend Sarah. She has her own channel, and I'll link that down below. But she had mentioned last year how her and her husband put together like these Pinterest board looking things. So I'm just going to put my picture right here, and it's going to stay up while I'm talking about it. So I got this idea from her, and this is what I put together, and I sent it to my own husband's phone. And I basically told him that anything that wasn't on my Amazon list, you would just Google and you would search and buy it from the website. So I'm going to go over the different things that I put on there really quickly, but this is basically what I did. I copied Sarah's idea, and it worked out really well because my husband has a visual, which I think is really helpful, especially in the case where he might not be able to find the exact thing. Also, it's something that's just saved in his photos. He knows where it is. It's not like a text message or something that he's going to lose and I have to resend to him. So starting from the top and just going downwards, we always stick movies in each other's stockings, something we've always done. And I picked The Dark and the Wicked. It's one of my favorite horror movies. It's just really great, and I don't own it. So that's what I wanted on my list. And then right next to that is actually a silk pillowcase. My best friend sent this to me because she has one and she swears by it, and she was saying how nice it is. So I've always wanted to try one, but I've never known where to start or anybody who actually had one that would recommend it. But I trust my best friend. We met in cosmetology school, so we were talking about how good it is for your hair and how cool it keeps her during the night. So I'm willing to trust her, and that is why it is now also on my list up there. And then I also have a couple different photos of fuzzy socks. I like fuzzy socks. Actually, I think the ones at the top are technically boot socks is what Target called them, but they are thicker than normal ones, but not quite as plush as fuzzy socks. And I like those for, I have two different kind of boots that I wear in the winter. I have my muck boots, and then I have boots of a name that I cannot pronounce. It's like Solel or something like that, but I wear both of those, and I need decently high socks and fuzzy socks to wear them. Pairing those two together keep my feet incredibly warm, incredibly dry. But yes, that's why that's on there. And then I put a couple different ideas for candy. So toffee is just becoming my favorite candy ever, and then the Hershey's Cherry Cordial Kisses are elite. They are the best ones, and I'm willing to fight about that any day. They are just simply the best. My Walmart is already sold out of them, and I'm a little upset about it, but I know places around us still have them, so it's no big deal. And then I also put the Starbucks gift card. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Chai lattes are my favorite, and I love getting them from Starbucks. And then I also put two different pictures of the fake nails that I wear. I either wear impress nails, which are just press-ons, or the Kiss glue-on nails. I wear those from time to time, and I just wanted him to pick out a set. So I didn't really pick these two colors. I actually own both of these sets already. I was just showing him the brand and the packaging. aging, and I explained that to him when I sent the photo. So I just wanted him to pick out nails that he thought would be cute for me, and it'll be a nice little surprise. I just wanted to show him the 2 that I wear. And then I've got a nice little picture of underwear on there, and that's because that's where I get my underwear from. I shop through Lane Bryant's like Intimates boutique. I don't know how to say the name. It's Lane Bryant basically, and that's where I get all my underwear and my bras from. And being a plus size woman, that's the only place I plan on shopping. When I fit into smaller sizes, I used to shop at Victoria's Secrets and Target and stuff, but the quality, even being a smaller size, just never held up. And Lane Bryant has the sizes as a plus size woman, and also the quality is phenomenal. I've never had a pair of my underwear or my bras rip or an underwire poke through or anything like that. They're just the best. So he knows my sizes there. I guess saying all this stuff out loud, it might be a little too much information, but this is not new to us. We've done this ever since we were dating too. We just buy each other underwear pretty regularly on different occasions, whether it be holidays, anniversaries, birthdays, like whatever. I don't know, it's just something we've always done. But the next thing I do have on the one side over here, I do have a frother. So I love chai lattes, like I said, but I do buy the Tazo, however you pronounce it, concentrate, and I mix it with Oatly oat milk at home. And that's normally the chai latte that I make every day for myself. But I would love to have a frother, so maybe I could get some like cold foam on there and like try different stuff at home. I think it'd be really interesting. And I like the idea of this one because it just stands up on its own. I didn't want something that I had to wash constantly. Like I know there's like can looking ones. I didn't really want that because I didn't want to have to wash it out all the time. I also just wanted it to be able to stand by itself, because if I have to put it in a drawer, I'm never going to see it again. I'm going to forget about it. So the next thing to that is actually a skincare item, and I'm not going to pronounce it because I feel like I'll completely butcher it, but I had seen the tool used on TikTok and it looked really interesting to me, and I've been slowly getting more into skincare. I'm by no means good at it or an expert. I'm just trying to teach myself and get better with it as I get older. It's just something that I want to continue to take care of and be aware of. So this looked really interesting to me, and this specific company, I did ask Mark to buy it off their website because they are an AAPI company. Since this tool is rooted in Asian heritage, I wanted to be sure to respect that, and I wanted him to buy it from a company that was AAPI owned. So that's why I went with this one. I liked the, I don't know if they called it onyx or obsidian. Oh, black obsidian. It says it right there on the picture. I love that. It means a lot to me in different ways. My grandpa always wore black obsidian growing up. I always thought it was so gorgeous with gold whenever he would wear it. And then also we got into Game of Thrones and there's black obsidian mentioned there. It's just timeless and beautiful to me, and it brings back a lot of different great memories. So I wanted this specific one, but they also have different options if you don't like the black. And then I have this little picture of a mystery book because I wanted him to pick out a book for me to try. So I have gotten back into reading. Most often I get my books through my library. However, I just wanted him to take into consideration the kind of books that I like and what I read, and to just pick something out for me. I'm really eager to see what he picks out. And then lastly, it does say American Eagle on there because I will wear anything from American Eagle. I love the Aerie brand. I like the Offline line. I never know how to say that, but just anything from American Eagle is 100% go, and he knows all my sizes, so I don't really have to reiterate that to him. But that's a look at what I created for my husband, and then I wanted to give you a couple extra gift ideas. So again, my husband can get things for my stocking that is on that list, not on that list. Like, I don't care. I'm just trying to give him some ideas to kind of get some juices flowing. And, you know, if he wants to be creative and go his own way with it, by all means. I don't really care that much. I just want to try and be helpful. Also include a couple ideas of things that I would enjoy the way that he told me a couple things that he would. So moving on to the gift ideas. A couple of these I've just seen across Instagram and I thought they were precious, and then a few of them I own. So the first thing is this Kindle cover. So on my Instagram, we got talking about Kindles the other night, and then Sarah brought it to my attention that there's a huge market for Kindle covers. So I wanted to show this one. It is a beautiful hand embroidered Kindle cover, and I believe this shop also makes book covers as well. So if you're carrying around just a traditional book and you're taking it in your bag. That way it protects it. I think that's genius. And these are absolutely stunning. The next thing is this, I don't know if you call it engraved, but I'm going to. Engraved Apple Watch band. So from the outside, it looks like a traditional Apple Watch band, but on the inside, it can have whatever personalized message. And I think this is so adorable. It's such a cute little touch. And I know lots of people who wear their different smart watches, and I think that the customizable bands is just really cute. So the next thing are these Sweet Chef serums. So I talked about skincare, and these were the first thing that really got me into that. So I got this as a trial set a couple years back in my stocking from Mark, and they worked so well that I bought full sizes, and they are what I've been using for the past several years. They have done so much for my skin, and I feel like they're on the more affordable end of skincare. I know it can be really expensive, and these last me a whole year. So each full size bottle, which is like this big, I don't have them out here to show you, but they are around $30 a piece, I believe. Now, during the holidays, I think they have like a gift set. It can even go on sale too. So keep your eye out on it. There's definitely deals to be had here. And you can also get a trial set before you buy the full size, which is obviously much cheaper. But I buy the full size and it lasts me an entire year, if not more. This whole line has been a really great start for me. They've worked, they've shown me that they're worth the money, and they last a really long time. So I'm not buying a $30 serum every month. It's once a year, and I'm good for the rest of the year, which is really nice. The next thing is this Coop pillow. I got this for my birthday from my husband. It's a $60 pillow, which is insanity. And I would never buy one for myself, but oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. It really is the best pillow ever. I feel like if you like something with a little bit of give, but it's mostly firm, this is going to be right up your alley. And I think it's a great ask for a holiday because it is more expensive, but it's something you're going to use. You'll be able to really get your money's worth. So I wanted to mention it because honestly, I've enjoyed every second of having mine. And then the next thing that I wanted to mention was this Keepsake recipe book. If you have somebody in your life who loves to cook, I've been enjoying this recipe book so much. It has a ton of space to write in case you write large the way that I do. Here's a look at a couple of my recipes in here, but I love this. It's very cute. It's very trendy with the different calligraphy and the artwork, and it has a bunch of different slots in here too. It has recipe cards in the back. Excuse me, getting my hair caught in it. It has a spot for starters, soup and salads, main courses, sides, desserts, drinks, and miscellaneous. And like I said, there's also recipe cards here in the back as well if you want to use those. But it is very nice. It's sturdy. It's nice and big. So you can write plenty of recipes in here. And I just wanted to recommend it because I've thoroughly enjoyed it in converting all my recipes over into that book. Next, I know this one is super personal, so I feel like you gotta really know your stuff if you're gonna branch out here. But in case you're interested in going up this alley, I cannot recommend Dossier perfumes enough. They gave me quite a few of their perfumes. They did not ask anything of me other than I was just 100% honest. This is my new favorite scent. So I have a perfume that I've worn for over 10 years now, and I wear this more now. So this is a $50 bottle, but most of them start around $35. This is more expensive probably because of the saffron. It's a very, very expensive spice, but I cannot even begin to explain how good this smells. It is just absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend their perfumes. So if you're able to know what that person typically wears, you could probably find a good match with a perfume on there. And I really like the fact that they put on the bottle the different notes that are in it. So just in case you know kind of generally what somebody likes, you could get a good idea off that. That's how I've picked out the perfumes that they've sent me, and it's worked out really well. So highly recommend them. They're more affordable than traditional perfumes, and they last a really long time. I've just been 100% happy with them. Next is my Instax. I know that I've already talked about this as well, but it really does allow for me to be in the moment. It's really nostalgic for a lot of people who were born in the 90s or later. I just feel like this is one of those gifts that's just going to bring you right back, and I have a lot of fun with mine. I highly recommend them, and during the holidays there's always some kind of gift set. Like I think Walmart right now has the camera along with a album and like some other stuff for like $50, which is a really good deal. So if they still have that going on, I'll link it down below for you guys. And then lastly, I wanted to mention another small shop, and it is this birthstone necklace I got for my grandma last year. So I wanted to mention this not only because it's a small shop, it's amazing, the quality has been really nice, it's held up perfectly, but also because of the add-ons that she has. So my grandma particularly has a more difficult time with clasp, being able to put those on. So with her jewelry, I was able to have the add-on of a magnetic closure. So she literally just has to pull it apart, put it around her neck, and just clip it shut. She has so many gorgeous designs, and I just went with something pretty simple that would go with my grandma's everyday outfit, even though she is a little fashionista and she always has the cutest outfits. But I got my 3 girls birthstones, and it's gorgeous. It's held up really nicely. She loves wearing it. It's one of her favorite things. She's able to put it on herself. Even my grandpa can help her put it on. And I just want to recommend it because it came quickly, it came very nicely, and I was thoroughly impressed, and my grandma has loved every bit of it. So that is everything as far as how we do my stocking, what I asked to be put in my stocking, and some gift ideas for you guys. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys handle mama stocking at your house, or what you hope is underneath the tree for you, what you're asking for, anything like that. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching.